Alright, here about a week ago, right about the time all these substations were getting shot at and knocked out of commission, North Carolina, Oregon, Washington, there was a couple of guys there flying a drone. And when I drove through, I didn't think anything of it. Last summer, I was coming off the plateau when I set up my game cameras. A couple of guys in an old Forest Service little pickup, one of the little Dodges, driving around throwing the smoke, those ignitable smoke bombs. I think they was gopher gas or something like that, but anyhow, they're driving around throwing those out. And those guys I did report. The guys with the drone, I really didn't pay no attention, because at the time, I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing? But my point to this is, I think this shit's orchestrated. You have Blackwood and Vanguard. I mean, that's a conglomerate in its own right. They are in the process of being the food suppliers. You have all these countries cutting back corn and grain production. Wheat, grain, same damn thing. And you got Bill Gates buying everything up that he can get his grubby goddamn rat claws into. Then you got this fucking joke in office. If anybody thinks that piece of shit's running anything, you need to get kicked in the ass so your head will fly out. Shit's getting crazy. I don't know. I talked about this shit for years, and all I ever got was a bunch of bullshit. I made some pretty good friends in the process, but I got more bullshit than really ever got good. Kind of why I quit doing it. But I don't know. All those years of people saying, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Anybody remember, what was it, back in 2013-14? Oh, Alex Jones said they want us to eat bugs while they eat steak. Now, the FDA has approved bug protein can go into our food. Lab-grown chicken. You show me where chickens grow in a goddamn lab other than in a dish, I'll kiss your ass. It don't happen. All that shit's being proved and rolled out. But nobody wants to look at it and call it out. I will tell you one thing. If shit really does go sideways, the blowjob generation's done. It will be a global cleansing. That's another thing. This globalism bullshit, I don't give two shits about other countries. I care about my country. I was born here, I was raised here, and if people want me to feel sorry for them and what's going on in their country, maybe they ought to stand up. Just like we should. We should already be in the streets. We should be going ballistic and not standing for this shit. I don't get it. People just are too content. Had a door pop. Now my focus will probably go out of whack. Look at these temperatures. And on the globalism note, let's talk about this for a second. Germany. Anybody remember the stories coming out of Germany? If your neighbor has their thermos set at this temperature, you need to report them because they're not thinking about anybody else. You know what? That's the way they get you to give up your sovereignty, your individualism. It's kind of like this attack on free speech. Somebody wants to be a fruitcake, let them be a fruitcake. Who cares? Doesn't mean they got to throw it in your face. It's all bullshit. I don't know. All I know is things are not looking good. And if anybody thinks this government, all you little socialist, communist sacks of shit out there, anybody thinks this government is going to actually do anything, all you are to them is cannon fodder. They will shit you out the tailpipe so fast, it'll make your head spin. Just the way it is. Look at other countries that had this communist paradise. All socialism is communism watered down. People don't like a free market. They don't like capitalism. Capitalism initiates you to get off your ass and do something with yourself. If you don't like that, you don't want to be accountable, you don't want to be responsible for yourself, you want a free ride, all you're doing, you are the problem. You're not part of the solution. You're not, like I said, all you are is cannon fodder. Because those of us that want our freedom, we're not taking you in, and the government will not save you. As for unity and all of that, people are already split. Just the way it is. And as far as unity goes, you build a tribe, you get with them, and everybody else is on their own. But I really think that it's going to come down to building a small, tight-knit group. You're going to have to be highly motivated. You're going to have to be, self-sufficient. You need people that can make clothes. You need people that can make shoes. You need hunters. You need fishermen. You need gardeners. And you need all of that in a small group. For me, 10 and under. Anything over 10, I ain't fucking with. Because sooner or later, somebody's gonna get a little bit ass chapped over something, and just wait for the opportunity. And I understand. That's why a lot of people don't want to group up. But something to think about, especially when I seen where the Ukraine is cutting back wheat. I think France is cutting back wheat. I would bet with all this shit on the war on diesel, fertilizers. Oh, and that's another thing. Blackwood and Vanguard are one of the leading fertilizer producers. Guess what? They're not producing fertilizer. Does anybody know how to make their own fertilizers? Not chemical bullshit. Stuff that actually puts minerals back in the ground. Probably not. Because It just ain't gonna happen. And anybody that thinks that you're just gonna lone wolf it and you're gonna come and take other people's shit, good luck, Scooter. That shit ain't gonna happen. I don't know, things are a goddamn mess, and it's only getting messier. Anyway, from what I see, go to the grocery store and think about what you was paying last year. Now look at what you're paying this year. You drop a frog in a pot of boiling water, it jumps out. You put a frog in a pot of water and you turn the heat up and you bring that water to a boil, that frog will stay in the pot and boil to death. And for all you people that love, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm a free-minded, independent thinker, and thank you for the compliment. You can go fuck yourself, because I really don't give a shit. You're the exact person I don't give a shit if you make it or not. It's that simple. Come to my camp, you ain't getting shit, because the way I feed it, I see it, you feed a stray dog and all it does is come back, and I ain't feeding stray dogs. Anyway, this kind of turned into a half-ass rant, and I really wasn't headed there, but have a good day.